The documentary John Paul II, Still Alive, produced by Rome Reports, received the International Mirabile Dictu Award for Best Director. Antonio Olivier, the news agency's CEO, received the award at the Knights of the Holy Sepulchre building in Rome. Princess Maria Pia Ruspoli, an actress and the president of the jury panel for the Mirabile Dictu, presented the trophy after the screening of this documentary on the miracles attributed to St. John Paul II. She still remembers standing in the front row at the Pope's funeral. In a moment of nearly absolute silence, despite there being thousands of people, a strong wind flipped the pages of the gospel book that was on his coffin. We were stunned, shocked, we were absolutely speechless. Cardinal Fernando Filoni, the Grand Master of the Order of the Holy Sepulchre, spoke during the awards ceremony. He praised the documentary for keeping Karol Wojtyła's memory alive. Everyone should watch this documentary, at least people who knew John Paul II. But even people who never met him should watch it because it's a way to dive into the life of this extraordinary man, priest, and pope. The documentary John Paul II, Still Alive, presents various miracles attributed to the saint's intercession. Although it was awarded the so-called Silver Fish Award in January of 2020, the pandemic forced the ceremony to be postponed. The documentary was sponsored by the Dr. Ramon Tayach Foundation, whose president is well aware of the late Pope's global impact. John Paul II is a global hero, not only for having been Pope, but for what he represented for the free world in his way of acting and the example he set throughout his life. The ceremony was hosted in the Knights of the Holy Sepulchre building in Rome, just a few feet from St. Peter's Square. Australian ambassador to the Holy See, Chiara Porro, made the opening remarks. Ambassadors from the United Kingdom, Poland, Cuba, and Panama were also in attendance. John Paul II, Still Alive, can be streamed on the Rome Reports premium platform.